Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the dynamic symbols list for the Mechanical Productivity Pack. So this is quite different than what's available in Revit right now with Legends. Legends have benefits, however they don't allow you to model actual elements in fine detail or otherwise, and also the associated tags connected to them. So we wanted a system where we could show the actual elements that are shown on the same plans and the same tags on the title sheet with same colors, same duct and pipe systems, etc. So what we came up with is a system using a design option to contain all these elements for us. So I'm in the cloud model right now. And what we have is a dynamic legend and groups design option, which is not the primary design option. So if we go into our design options here, you'll see that the primary option for dynamic legends and groups is empty. And all of the symbols are on the non-primary design option. The reason we did this is because we don't want these elements by default included into schedules quantities. We didn't want any other disciplines linking in our model to be able to see these elements by default. So you can see secondary design options if you dig, but you won't see it by default. So this allowed us to place elements, not change any of our schedules, and have everything dynamic with the rest of the project. So I'm going to activate, or I'm going to select this design option. Close this. So we also have general notes that are schedules on this title sheet, and the benefit of those are that you can place those on multiple sheets, as many as you want. So that's why we ended up with schedules there, which we'll talk about later on in the user manual in chapter M12. So this title sheet for mechanical, here's what we're left with. We have actual tags and elements throughout. So we have fire protection pipes placed and the actual system abbreviations tagged. These tags are actually system names, actual sprinklers placed, sprinkler heads with these piping networks. So if we activate this view, so as you can see, we've assigned a system to this pipe, which doesn't show up anywhere else in the project. We're able to show the system color, the system graphics, the system abbreviation, etc. for these pipes the same way they're shown on the rest of the project. So we've done this for piping, we've done this for ductwork. We've got another video prepared that shows how to add and modify these piping systems. And then basically we set up this title sheet to reflect what the tags might be conveying throughout the project. We got to a point where we realized that the real information the contractor sees is the tags. So rather than calling out elements with text boxes, we wanted tags to convey that information that may be seen elsewhere in the project. So pipe accessory tags, what exactly are you seeing? These are different identity marks tied to the pipe accessories and a description which shows up in schedules. Drain tags, so if we have a floor drain that has a primer connection, here's how the tag will convey that information. And same with plumbing fixtures. So if a user tags a plumbing fixture with this type of information, what is it to the contractor? Maybe he needs it, maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's for permitting or code requirements. So, and then duct systems, and then these are all the new air terminals released in this content package, which we'll be talking lots more about. Tons of functionality here. With full performance data at these air terminals, where we have noise criteria and throw data. So if someone throws this tag on the plans, what do we want the contractor to think? Well, I want him to think that this is the max NC rating. So if he's using a different manufacturer, he needs to make sure that he doesn't exceed this. Maybe this is for a library or a sound sensitive space. So once again, we've just developed this for families and their tags. How are they going to look on the plans? Linear slot diffusers. We have, active plenum lengths and total slot length or track length. So once again, just summarizing for the contractor how that may look. The information in the tags as well. What does that all mean? So our 4 feet is our active slot length, 1 is the number of slots, and 8 inches is the neck size. Mechanical equipment. So what kinds of tags might show up throughout the project? Well, we might tag weight. So is that the total weight that structural should design off of? Typically not the case. So we've detailed this as the operating weight, not including the curb. If we show capacities, it's a nominal capacity. If we show gas loads underneath the tag, which you've already seen in other videos, what exactly are we conveying? And then with existing and other equipment by other disciplines, how is that going to look on the plans? And then we have data devices and fire dampers. So more or less, it's a dynamic symbol legend that updates as you update it, and it reflects everything throughout your entire documents. So we're hoping for more exactness from the tags and the title sheet and the families. Thanks.